Hey Libra, this is going to be your what's going on between us reading. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Libra. If it does resonate with you, wonderful, but if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon rising or Venus sign. I'll leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins. And let's start. I want to look at the overall energy between the two of you to see what's going on here. Let's get a clear and concise message for Libra. What's going on between these two? What do I need to know? What's the overall energy? Okay. What's going on with person A? Clear, concise message, please. What's going on with them? Person B. What's the overall, what's the near future? What's coming up potentially for these two? Ooh, that keeps on to come out. Okay, Libra. So there's Virgo energy here, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Aries energy here very strongly. You have a lot of major arcana, so I feel like this is going to feel like a little bit of a heavier situation. For most of you, this isn't going to be something really light. The mutual energy between you two is the Seven of Swords. It talks about lying, cheating, stealing, deception. It talks about looking out for yourself, preserving your own self-interest at the expense of others. I feel like right now there's a lot of deception in this connection. Libra, there's just a lot of deception in this connection. The Three of Swords kept wanting to try to pop out. I feel like there's been a lot of pain in this connection too, potentially, based on this deception, the lies. I feel like for some reason, either you two can't be completely open and honest with each other, or right now, I feel like the mutual energy is for both people are looking out for themselves. Both people could also be trying to escape this connection in a way, and I feel like it's very difficult. Just looking at the rest of the spread, it's very, very difficult to escape this connection. Very, very difficult. Even despite all of this, the Seven of Swords energy, it's tricky because sometimes you can deceive yourself here too. Sometimes it's not someone else deceiving you. It's your own mind playing tricks on you. You can develop some, cognitive dissonance in these relationships. Let's go into person A. Let's talk about what's going on with them. So they have the Hermit card and the Two of Cups. This person's withdrawing from a connection that they really, really felt very, very strongly about. It's Two of Cups energy. They thought this was a great match, and almost as if they could have deceived themselves into believing that this relationship was healthier than it was, or that this relationship was, for this person, it was mutual with this Two of Cups energy. But I feel like they've come to some realizations. This person's coming to some realizations about this relationship with the Hermit and the Two of Cups. I feel like they didn't even have to know. I feel like for this person, it's not about what happened outside of this connection. Yes, of course, that impacts what's happening in the relationship. But I feel like this person's at a point where it's not even about what this person B did. It's about like what that says about me that I'm here. What does that say about me as a person? They're going within. with the Hermit energy. What does being in this relationship or involved in this connection say about me? And am I deceiving myself in this connection? They have deep love for person B, though, that's for sure. It takes that kind of love to force you in. You don't do this without having some strong emotion. Let's talk about person B. They have the Devil and the Fool. Devil talks about toxic energy. The Fool talks about naivete. It talks about, you know, risk taking. I feel like, I'll be honest with you, person B feels like a person that takes very unhealthy risks, whether it be with their body, whether it be sexually, because the Devil can be a very sexual card. I feel like this person takes very, very unhealthy risks. This is a person who like doesn't just cheat with the Seven of Swords energy. This is a person who cheats and doesn't use protection. Like, this person's reckless. This is a very reckless individual, person B. Especially when they're in a connection, they're not. This is a person who's not protecting themselves or anyone else, and they're just going after what's fulfilling to them. They're looking out for self in that sense. There's a strong deceptive energy with person B. It feels like this person could be dealing with a sex addiction. Because they're very foolish with their partners. It's one thing to cheat, but it's another thing to cheat dumb. You know, this is a person who this Fool energy is the energy of someone who moves through life without thinking about the risks, consequences. I don't feel like person B thinks about the consequences of their actions, or is prepared to always deal with the consequences of their actions. I will say this, if there's some kind of distance between these two, person B is definitely going to be trying to approach person A to make the situation right. To at least try to get back in their good graces, get back in their life, to become part of their life. They feel very tied to person A. Even despite their bad behavior, there's something about this connection that they can't shake. It could also be that this person, there's something about this connection to person A that makes them take risks that they shouldn't take because they're so drawn to person A. But this person's battling with a lot here. I feel like this person is battling with some residual issues and trauma from childhood with this energy as well. There's something that they have not processed and worked through that is manifesting in their relationships right now and in their behaviors. So let's talk about what's coming up in the near future for these two. We've got the Star card. Star card talks about hope, faith. It's the ultimate wish fulfillment. And it can also talk about some healing. And I feel like there's going to be an attempt to pursue healing this situation. Someone's going to approach the other with a proposition on healing this connection. Can this connection be healed? I clarify the Star. Is this a sincere offer of healing? The Four of Swords. Yeah, both of these are cards of healing. I do feel like if there is an offer to try to heal this connection, even though there's been a lot of deception and lies in the past, yeah, this person does want to heal the connection. And there's going to be it's going to be their wish to try to heal this connection. Maybe both people want to try to heal this. because these cards are kind of reiterating the similar energy. I was wondering with the Star if it was healing, because that's what I was feeling. And the Four of Swords definitely talks about that. And the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So there's significant pain that comes before this Four of Swords. And I feel like there's been significant pain in this relationship that will require a lot of work and healing. I feel like this is the kind of healing that needs, a mediator, additional help here. You can't just rely on the person to do this within themselves. This person needs, this relationship would really benefit from some kind of counseling, because there's just been too much here. And there's a lot going on still. And there's still some toxic behaviors that need to be worked through. So I hope that was helpful, provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon.